Shoo-doo-boop-a-doo, doo-boop-a-doo-doo, chicka-pow. Do-do-do-ba-doo, do-do-do. Bear with me. Don't remember how to see the chat. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, it's not working. Why isn't it working? Don't know how to get my chat dock. That's a bummer. Shit. Oh well. Do it this way, I suppose. Shit. Oh well. That'll work. Alright. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. Thank you, Matt Goldsworthy. I'm still sitting up here. I wasn't 100% ready when I pushed the button, but because of my track record for not doing a great job streaming, I wanted to make sure it was running. Getting comfortable now. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the easiest way for me to do this is. think we're in good shape now. I'm gonna apologize in advance. Oops, where am I at here? Alright, there we go. How's it going, everybody? I'm gonna apologize in advance if there's any issues while I'm streaming. So this is just gonna be a gameplay through of what I have so far. I'm not sure if I'll go through the entire thing, but I'll do as much as I feel like, I guess. And just showing off the new inventory system. There is bugs and stuff. It's not perfect yet. I have added some polish to it, so here's hoping it works out. Gonna delete all my save games first. Graphic settings do save now, so when you stop playing and come back later, your graphic settings will save. I highly suggest anybody that plays, if your computer can do it, play it on Lords of Shadows. Now, night times, I may have to make some adjustments because of the moonlight and stuff that I added. Lords of Shadow settings makes it absolutely black at night if you are anywhere where moon isn't shining. So, have the lantern or have problems. That's what I'm getting at here. So, away we go. Alright. I'm kind of doing the chat on my phone. I'm reading your chats from my phone, so if it takes me a moment to get back to you, it's because I'm waiting for the video to show it all the way. So, alright, here we are starting off. Thank you, I appreciate that. I have spurts where I take a little break from this once in a while for a few days or a week at a time, just so I can kind of reset myself. But overall, I mean, I really enjoy making it. Okay, so this first screen here, alright, we're going to read it off. Welcome to Castlevania Symphony of Horrors, Build 12/18/2024. Thank you for being patient. A new inventory system has been added, which is this here. We'll talk about that in a minute. Press start on the controller. We'll bring up the inventory screen. The D-pad will move stuff around. Your L and R buttons on the controller will change your different sub-tabs. So there's a sub-weapons tab, there's the whips tab, and there's the Dracula's Remains that you pick up tab. Whether I'm going to add optional extra items later are to be determined. I'm not really sure yet. But there's room for it if I want. If anybody downloads the demo that's available right now, Dracula's Heart is going to be on by default because the area that I'm working on with the heart in it is not done yet, and you kind of need the heart to experiment with the game a little bit and interact with the ferryman and stuff like that. So I just want to make sure everybody has it. Now, the items are going to have more than one feature. So Dracula's Heart, there's a description that'll appear on the right-hand side for any item that you highlight. So the beating of Dark Lord's heart stirs up the minds of certain fanatics, as well as makes the bearer more resistant to attacks. So if you're using the heart, if you have it active, which I'll do right now, you'll see the heart on my inventory HUD at the top, next to the RB. The thing that says RB is where your sub-weapons are going to be when you select them. The whip is on the left, and the heart is, you know, that's the slot for Dracula's Remains, whatever one is active at the time. So now that I have the heart active, I will take, I think it's 15% less damage. Now, unfortunately, once you select it, you can't really unselect it. You have to choose something else. But that'll be a non-issue later on, because who's going to not have something selected, you know? Alright, so the stuff up here are the things that are currently in the game. Right now, you can get the white crystal, the blue crystal. You start with the short, shitty weather whip. You can get the thorn whip, you can get the chain whip, you can get the morning star, you can buy the dagger, you can find the silver dagger, you can get holy water, you can get the sacred flame, you can get the axe, you can get garlic, laurels. Laurels are an individual use item like in the original game. Everything else I've read so far will use hearts, but laurels will not. Laurels, you'll buy them in an item set, and they'll appear in the bottom right here once you get them. And you choose them like a sub-weapon. And as far as Dracula's parts, we have the heart by default, but we can get the bone, the rib, and the nail. The rib will let you use the shield. The nail, passively, the nail will always be on where you can break blocks that couldn't be broken without it. And when you have the nail on, your whip will do more damage. The oak stake, which you buy to get through the dungeons. The lantern, which you're going to need in the dark. The pork chops are in the candles here and there, and in the walls. And there's hit point power-ups to increase your hit points, heart power-ups to increase your heart max, and whip power-ups to increase your damage with any whip you have. Alright, so the controls are going to be here too. I tried to fit them in this little area here. So, the lantern button's going to be the left trigger. RT is to use whatever Dracula's body part is currently selected if it requires an active use, like the rib, you have to push RT to hold the shield up. RB will use the sub-weapon and browse your inventory. LB is just for the inventory menu. The stick moves Simon, the D-pad moves Simon, the D-pad's used for your inventory. Y is used to interact with things, X is your whip, B is to cancel things out when you're backing out of menus, and A is to jump. Select will bring up the resume go to your last save or go to the title screen, and start brings up your inventory. So away we go. It's gonna be dark already. You can tell what time of day it is by the hue of the lighting from the sun and where the shadows are. So right now my shadow's to the right of me because the sun is facing that way, setting in the west. So I'm gonna lose some ground here because the sun's gonna be down before I get anywhere because I've been talking about this stuff. Now people you talk to in town will have multiple things to say, so make sure you talk to them more than once so that you can get all the information. So this guy's explaining how the crystals work and which ones are available to find. Some people are nonsensical, like this lady. Hit Deborah Cliff with your head to make a hole. I had to throw some of that shit in from the original game, because why not? Alright. It's gonna be dark, let's go in the church. Now you'll see it's still light outside because of the door here, but once it turns dark, that door's gonna turn purple for nighttime. There it goes. So we're gonna save the game, just so we have some file written here. And it's dark. I don't have the lantern yet. Now you can see how dark it is. Let me actually reset. I'm gonna change the graphic settings so you guys can see the difference in the dark between the different presets. Alright. So you'll see how it's a little lighter when you go to the good preset. The good preset, it doesn't have the details of like the trees and things like that, and it won't have God rays coming through for the moon. But if you go to just low for the potato computers that can't handle the game in Unreal Engine and lighting, low looks awful. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but there's a clear difference in how it looks. Like you can see now, there's nothing blocking the moonlight from hitting the ground here, as opposed to like buildings and trees blocking it before. You can see way better in the dark, so it's kind of a cheat, because you can see better, but it's not really much I can do about that without some more messing around. But I like the game the way it's meant to be played, with the highest settings on, because, you know, if it's dark out, it's dark out. Get the lantern if you want light. That's the way I see it. Alright. So it is absolutely deadly dark out here. So if you want to stay alive at nighttime in the dark, better not put these candles out. Since the last update, I probably should have did that. Since the last update, I lowered the spawn rate of the nighttime zombies. I lowered the speeds and the spawn rates of the bats in a lot of areas. I removed some enemies just because things were too difficult at first. Once you start collecting some items and getting some sub-weapons, the game is not that hard after you get that started, but at the very early parts of the game, it was pretty bad before, and another guy I had playtesting for me was bringing to my attention how difficult it was. And I'm like a Castlevania veteran, at least I want to be. I think I am in my mind, because I've played them so much my whole life. But not everybody's gonna come out of the gate swinging and ready to roll, so... Now the nighttime zombies that appear in town have more tendency to drop more money, just to give you the heads up on that. There you go, Exhibit A. Now you will notice, I'm sure if someone didn't notice by now, zombies typically Everything seems to work okay with them, but once in a while, for some reason, the zombies' hitbox collision doesn't appear. It doesn't take hold right away sometimes when they come up out of the ground. So once in a while you do get some issue where the zombie doesn't take that first hit. I don't know what's causing it yet. I have to like look at the code in more detail. I'm just praying for fucking daytime here because I'm not paying much attention because I'm talking. I'm low on health. Things hurt more at night depending on the monster. I'm down to 5 hit points already. Now you will see the zombies die when the sun comes up all the way. They burn away. Come on. Burn. I don't want to get hit by a bat. There we go, he's dead. Alright, so townspeople are back. Let's go get healed up at the church. Hoping to hear about loud design levels and what you think about when laying out a master place. Oh yeah, I kind of, not gonna lie, some of the levels I just kind of wing it when I decide I feel like putting a new area in somewhere. I just kind of wing it. Not always. I do have a lot of stuff laid out already. But I try to picture how it would be in the original Castlevania games, okay? Okay, I forgot to change this. This white crystal is actually 50 bucks, not 100. So that's my bad. So now that I have the white crystal, it'll be in the passive item section over there. This guy, he has the dagger. Alright, first weapon acquired. Now I can select it. You'll see it come up here where my RB button is. Now for the cost of a heart, I can throw a dagger. Different sub-weapons are going to cost different amounts of hearts. But yeah, as far as level design, I just try to make it like a combination of keeping the player busy where you have to keep moving around and jumping. Enemy placement, I don't know, I kind of keep the enemies... I try not to make it cheap. I try to make it hard but fair, I want to say. So, like this area, for instance. This area was in the original version of the game I tried to make years ago. Pardon me. And there's a lot of jumping. It kind of doesn't make sense the way it's laid out, but it was how I had it originally a long time ago. I just kept it that way. Because it's got easy enemies. It gives you a sense of what's going to come. Zombies pop up out of the ground. You can see it plain as day and all that. Skeletons just walk. You know, it's just a simple... Get used to the controls and kill some simple stuff, you know? So by the time you get through the first section and over the first bridge we're going to go over, you should have a pretty good handle on how everything works. This section over here, I'm trying to make signs and placeholders to warn people where they should and shouldn't go. Now if you go down to Daba's Path, it says you don't go in without a lantern. Bad idea to go without a lantern. See how dark it gets? Now, when you go underground in certain indoor areas in this game, there's a trigger that goes off that turns the lights on and off. Like you can see it just happened there. I went into the ground, everything got real dim. Because you're in a cave, you know, it's not supposed to be bright. You come back out, sun takes effect again because you can see. Let's just pretend it's, I don't know, a backwards way of his eyes adjusting? I don't know. Alright, let's move on here. Take that, you zombie! The knife, the basic knife, does the same damage as the leather whip. It's very basic, only costs 1 heart. The sign back there said, be careful of the water. I lowered the spawn rate here, because I had a lot of people telling me, oh my god, you can't get across the bridge on the first try. Okay, that's a hit point max pickup. You see over here, now my hit points are 60 out of 60. Before, there were so many fish popping up, it was just unbearable. If you dawdled on the bridge at all, you would just get overwhelmed. Now this section here, for people that haven't played the game yet, I made it so the monsters are more likely to drop money here. That way, by the time you get here, you can afford the lantern that I'm about to buy. Alright, so... he's not using a lantern. I'll take it. 80 bucks, it's mine. Now the lantern is considered a passive item because it will turn on and off automatically when it gets dark and light and when you go into caves. But you can do it manually with the left trigger button like it's labeled there indicates. So if I push LT, the lantern will come on. If I push it again, it takes a moment, it fades back out. I lowered the lighting on the lantern to make the game more kind of creepy at night, so you gotta stick close. Now that came on automatically because it's dark out now. Okay, get back here. The first stage, the first part of darkness doesn't get real dark until a few seconds in, then it gets real dark. You can see it now. Now this is why I like having the game on max. Like I have God rays coming through the trees and stuff from the moon behind. I think that looks pretty sweet. I'm proud of it. I'm really happy with how that looks. But we're gonna put the lantern on because you could see a whole lot better. Now you'll see sometimes I turn around and whip because I can hit the enemy faster that way. Oh, that's that shit happened with the zombies again. But the whip damages anything it touches, even if it's behind you and you're still in the wind-up mode. Get a hard max. Alright, go down here. Save statue there right before the Berkeley's tomb. Now this is the first tomb where you get Dracula's first body part if you know where to go. Not the place to be until you get some upgrades, I'm gonna just warn now. But this is the kind of game where I'm making it so, you know, it's that looks sweet through there, doesn't it? Look at that, I got that ray. It's the kind of game where, you know, I try not to make it so you have to grind. Like, you may have to go kill a couple of extra things here and there to make enough money to get the next important item you need in line, something that'll help you out a lot, but I'm polishing it as I go and see what the feedback's like, how people are playing it. But I'm really trying to make it so you don't have to grind for stuff. I don't want to have people be forced to grind away to get items, and I want them to be accessible. Like, you'll have to kill everything as you go, and you're gonna have to earn it. But I'm not gonna make it so you have to spend, you know, an hour grinding for shit just to get enough to get the next sub-weapon, you know? Unless it's something really big. The Holy Cross is not gonna be cheap. The Morning Star is not cheap. Okay. Made it here just in time. Crazy man with the blue crystal that ran into Daba's path. Alright, so this door here is the Laurel Salesman. One of them. 250 gold will get you one Laurel. Just so you have the heads up. I don't have enough yet. But the reason the Laurels are more expensive here is because I don't want people to be able to get them immediately. It's like, play the game. Oh, I did it again. I don't know why. When I play with the Unreal Editor, this yes and no. There it goes. Now it's popped that. I don't know what the deal with that is. I don't know why that goes back and forth like that. It's the only one that does it so far that I could tell. The yes and no. Alright, so the church gave me holy water for donating, so now I have that. Hey, hey. What's up, Keith? I really want this Thorn Whip, but I don't have the money. Now, one thing that is a little grindy that I didn't want to be is before, when the zombie spawn rate was much higher, it was really easy to get the money fast because zombies drop more money at night. But now you're gonna have to earn the Thorn Whip. Of course, I spent my money on everything else, or I would have the money for the Thorn Whip. That's the thing. Gotta figure out the trade-offs you want. Fucking hate these guys so much. Now, the Holy Water isn't... I nerfed it down because the Sacred Flame's a separate item now. But the Holy Water is strong if you use it right. It still does some pretty sweet damage. Alright, if you're wondering why these fireballs are coming through, still don't know what's causing. I know what's causing it, but my computer is old and slow, and I have it on max settings. those are fireballs from a bone pillar that was supposed to be up there. I still need to figure that out and fix it. I need the bone pillars to load after the levels here. Work in progress, guys. One of those bugs I was talking about. We're gonna be in shit shape here as far as trying to get a stronger whip. Now, if you'll notice, the holy water still costs 1 heart. I didn't, I lowered the cost of it because I got rid of the sacred flame stuff. Money! I should go back to town and get the thorn whip, I think. Because that will be the difference maker. Look at the game this way. As far as level design and enemy placement that you were asking, I want it so each level, each area obviously gets harder than the last area. And by the time you get to the next area, you're gonna want to kill everything and make sure you save up your money so you could buy the next best weapon. Because if you don't, you're gonna struggle. Just like in any other kind of, you know, RPG with that kind of momentum. You fucker. Oh, I forgot. He's got an extra hit point because it's nighttime. I hate those guys. Ooh, I need that money. I'm not gonna have enough of this whip. I think I forgot to adjust the price on the Thorn Whip too. It's I think it's $150 and I have it for $175. I could be wrong. It might still be $175. Not gonna lie, I forget. Oh, the Tower of Woe. Yeah, that area is an absolute bitch. It's the knights in that tower are a pain in the ass, but once you get the Morning Star, they're a lot easier to deal with because the Morning Star is plenty long enough to hit them without worrying about them stabbing you. The chain whip doesn't quite cut it, you know? Ooh, he's gonna kill me. I have the rest at the church. Unlike other Castlevania games where your sub-weapons, you know, you use them here and there, this one, they kind of matter a lot more. You're going to need them to mow things down. If you want to be really powerful, you're definitely going to want to have sub-weapons and lots of hearts. Because once you get certain items, the sub-weapons are going to be the difference maker between getting through an area easy or struggling your ass off and wanting to kill yourself. Yeah, the other side's tough because you can't see anything below you, and it's a darker tower too, so I don't want to spoil it. Well, if I go there tonight, I'll spoil it a little bit, but... Here I am backtracking like I didn't want to. I need that Thorn Whip. The second side of the Tower of Woe, I did make that purposely harder to judge when you're on your way down. I mean, you're supposed to be really careful about falling there, because it's so much easier to get killed. And the monster's a little stronger too. There's gonna be a purpose to those towers later, I promise. I wouldn't cheat you guys. One thing I was saying since the beginning of this game is I do not want any dead ends in the game. If you go down a long corridor of some sort and there's nothing there, you missed something because there's something there. I don't want any mazes. Damn it, I need a couple more bucks. I'm not getting it. The fuck? I usually have plenty of money by now. This is just poor luck of the draw. It's gonna be nighttime again by the time I get the damn money. I still didn't implement them yet, but I'm still gonna make like little hidden treasures like in the old style Castlevania games where, you know, you break a block, you step on a certain block, and little stone head comes up and spins around, you get that and you get more stuff. Level design philosophy, it's basic, you know. Keep people moving, keep it engaging, make it so you really don't have time to sit still, and make it work in favor of the player. Make the player feel a little bit underpowered when he gets too far ahead of himself, but still possible, you know. It's still possible to get through the game with shittier items, but make him want to earn it, right? I'm just kind of copying ideas that I've been playing at for years, because I've been playing games my whole life, you know? I have to get some money here. Since lowering the spawn rate of these zombies, the money doesn't come as fast. So I may have to make some price adjustments. I want that thorn whip. I want it bad. Now, daytime is roughly 4 minutes in the game, maybe a little more. Nighttime, I made nighttime a little shorter than that because I know how hard nighttime can get, especially later on when you get into some pretty hairy areas where it's dark, but I don't want people to get pissed off because nighttime's too long or something, you know? Where's the goddamn money? I'm telling you. I swear they're programmed to drop more money. But I'm not getting... What the hell? Alright, if I don't get some money, I'm gonna be pissed. There's like 2 more bags of money and then I got... What the fuck? I swear to you, this is the lowest amount of money they've ever dropped. I don't understand it. Come on, give me one more. Please. Oh, you bastards. Ah, there we go. Just enough. Okay, so I'm able to get the Thorn Whip now. I only had to fight one nighttime. Ah, okay, it is 175. Alright, so now to use the whip. Boom, 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 boom. Thorn Whip of Death. Now we can move on. Not sure why my lantern's not automatically turning on and off. Might have to do with the way I changed the inventory. I'll have to look into that. But luckily there's a button for it, so it's not an issue. I was debating on getting rid of these little guys here, but I had to introduce them somewhere. And yes, you could stand on the bone guys' heads. As long as you don't touch their teeth. If you get too close to the front of them, you'll take damage, but you can butt right against them in the back. If you look really close, there's some brown cracks in these walls that you can't see all too well. Once you get Dracula's nail, you can break that shit. There are some cracks you could break with Dracula's nail. Some that require the nail and some that don't. You'll know which ones because the ones you can't break obviously require the nail. Shit, whoops. Oh, whoopsies. I keep forgetting that when I'm testing the game, I have a little piece of code that I plug back in to give Simon like 500 hit points, 500 hearts, all the items, like, and it makes it flying through the breeze. And I get used to that, and I completely forget that it's not like that all the time. I need to slow the hell down. And now that I got the Thorn Whip, I really don't need to be going this way yet. I should go back to Berkeley's tomb. It would make more sense. Let's do that. Whoopsies, damn it. Looking at my phone. Oh, and I did correct the whole being able to bunny hop your way out of the water real fast. Now you don't get that speed back right away. You have to wait till you're on land. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta play the hard way with the rest of the peasants, right? Ah, it's gonna be dark again. Not a big deal. Now that I have the Thorn Whip, things will die faster. I did remove some of the monsters from Berkeley's tomb because it was tedious to get through. The early builds of the game, you were able to get the boomerang real early. Like when you go up that first cliffside after the bridge, and the boomerang just melts through everything. So now that you don't have access to that anymore, had to make some adjustments because it's too hard without it. Ah, I love that lighting. How could you not love that? Look at that shit. That's like one of my most proud moments was when I got that to work just the way I wanted it. It's beautiful. Turn the lantern off. Like, yeah, look at that. It's badass. I mean, yeah, if you want an easier time at night, definitely put the game on good or low settings. Good settings is a good in-between. But if you want the ultimate darkness, that's why it's called Lords of Shadow. Let's see, I could save my game in front of the tomb. I don't have to do it in town. I could save up and get laurels and cheapen my way through things, but that's too much work. The laurel pricing scheme is designed so that you'll have plenty of money to buy them on your way back through once you complete the areas you should be completing before you go west, where you need them the most, where the marsh is. Alright, going on a new territory now. Hope I don't die. I got rid of the bone thrower here because, truth be told, he was a real pain in the ass. He made coming in here very tedious. There's still bone throwers over there. And the bat that came down real fast here is not here anymore. Got hit because I look at my phone again. Yeah, medium settings, it definitely looks great. Ooh, that was close. Almost fell to my death. Like I said, medium settings I think is a good middle ground for people that have a less decent computer, but still want the game to look real nice. You just don't get those extras, like the real deep shadowing and the God rays. Those are really the only two things that go away. A little more brightness at night, but that's about it. It looks almost the same. I'm going down this way because there's a hit point pickup that I want. Hopefully I get it without dying. Pork chop. Fuck. Oh, don't go that way. Shit. Oh, this is no good. Fucking bats. Oop, ran out of hearts. I'll do this the hard way. He's not bad, if you know the trick. Back him into a corner. He usually stays there, but he's jumping around like an idiot this time. I don't even have to kill him. I got the power up. Now I want to kill him. There we go. He's dead. Keith, I know you're playing this on like a virtual machine through a Mac. How does it run with all different settings? Do you have to run it in medium, or does it run okay in Lords of Shadow? Sorry if there's a delay if I respond to you. YouTube and all. Alright, we're gonna go down here. I should have come in the other way. I'm stupid. I forget my own damn game. Oh, okay. I thought somebody was telling me they were playing it through a Mac, and Or maybe you were telling me you have a Mac, and I misunderstood. That's okay. Boss camera transition, thank you. I would really call him a boss. More of like a nuisance. He'll come back if you come back to the area. Monsters don't respawn as soon as you leave the screen. They respawn when you leave the area completely. Grab me a heart pickup. One thing I didn't do, I'm debating on whether or not I will. The heart pickups don't max out your hearts when you pick them up. They just increase the max you can carry, unlike the hit point ones that max you out, restore your health. See, I should have come in the other way because I have the white crystal and that wall disappears, and there's a way to go around to get that. Hope I don't forget about it later. These sparkles are the same colors of the crystals that you need to use to open them up. Like, there were blocks here before I had the white crystal. Music's getting darker, more serious. Evil's afoot. I got rid of a bone thrower down here that was a pain in the ass. I got rid of a couple of bats. Tried to make this dungeon easier. I wanted the game to be easy-ish until you get the first body part. Then things crank up. And then once you go over the Jed River toward the later parts, things really crank up. So, just give you the heads up now. Embrace yourself. As far as this match is concerned, there are only white sparkles. The only place I have anything... Oh, well, in the Veros Caves, there's blue sparkles, yeah. I turned the brightness up on them, so they should be more distinguishable than they were when I started the game. We'll see how it looks here. Because I kind of increased the emissive glowing on them so you could see them more. The ones under the water by the lake you have to go get, those are harder to see because of the water, but you could tell they're blue when you look. And the ones in Veros Cave should be pretty obvious. If it's an issue, I'll definitely change them again if anybody has trouble with it. Because that's a really easy thing to adjust. It's just a couple of clicks and I can change the color, make it brighter. I'm glad I didn't spend my money before anything else, because I'm going to need the oak steak here. Thank you! Now I have the oak steak. Don't use it by accident, or you're going to have to buy another one. Now, there's descriptions for everything, too, unlike how I had it before, so you can tell what everything is. Knife, simple knife to slay monsters, whatever. Holy water, you know, blessed by the church, harm evil. The stake tells you right off the bat, once used to pierce the hearts of vampires worldwide, the stake does little in the way to harm night creatures. A stake can only be used once, however they may reopen paths long forgotten. Which, in this case, anybody that hasn't looked at this game much yet, instead of having the orb you have to hit with the stake like in the original, I have a beating heart bloody wall that has to be destroyed with the stake. So you have to stake a heart to get through. Ah, shit. Whoops. That was a bad move. Yeah, holy water's crap on its own, but if you throw a few of them at a time, you're gonna do some damage. Damn it, I really gotta stop running into things, or I'll never get through here. Yeah, shit. Like I said, sub-weapons are your friend. Should lower the spawn rate of these bats. They're kind of a pain in the ass, aren't they? I did remove some knights and a bone thrower here, though. I got rid of some stuff that was tedious before. Hear that beating heart, fellas? I like that. So let's destroy that bitch. Now the stake will still appear there, but can't use it anymore because it's gone. Okay, if I could do this without getting killed. Come on, go down, you fucker. Ah, there we go. Hearts. Trying to make it so there's a pork chop close to every boss. Ah, shit. Yeah, let's do this way. Oh. Got to be careful, I don't have a lot of hearts here. And I'm out. Son of a bitch. I thought it would take longer than that. Sure. And yes, you have to hit him in the head, or he's not taking damage. Debating on giving him less hit points, just to make it a little more fair if you run out of hearts. But if you have plenty of hearts, he's pretty trivial, because you can just keep on laying daggers into his face. His stupid Cyclops face. Damn it. I'm doing horrible here. Oh shit, that's not good. Yeah. Die, bitch. Alright. We have a rib. And a save point. Well, now that I have the rib, let's use that bad boy. Yeah, the fire from the burning from the boss will hurt you if you walk into it. I mean, it is fire. I kept it like that on purpose. I could remove it if people complained enough, but, you know, don't walk in the fire. It's common sense. This part used to be a real bitch. I mean, it still could be if you let it, I guess. Because of that little fucker. Why am I letting everything hit me? Yes, horrible night to have a curse. It's always a horrible night to have a curse. Run away. Sweet, sweet health and hearts. I shall let everyone know too, if I all of a sudden stop talking at any point in time, it's because my headset cut out. I don't know how long the battery's gonna last. So if it does cut out on me, I'll have to charge it. Which, I can still charge it while I'm wearing it, no big deal. Tell you what, these caves, since I lowered the area of the lantern, these caves are a lot more frightening than they used to be, because you can't see anything coming at you. No, it didn't. Okay. I don't think it died. Did I mention I hate these guys? Let's get the hell out of these caves. Ooh, item. Forgot about that one. Daylight, woohoo! Up there somewhere. Okay, now there are a lot of places to go over here, but we're not going to go there yet, because you need a blue crystal. Oh. Probably should have put a spoilers warning on the beginning of this game, or the title. Damn, I don't speak Spanish, man. I'm sorry. I got catacombs out of that, and yeah, you could say these are kind of like catacombs. They're labeled as the Veros Marsh, the caves, but they're whatever you want them to be. Damn, I wish I knew what you were saying. I really do. I apologize in advance. I didn't do too well in my Spanish classes when I was a kid. Yeah, you could call it the catacombs. It's not like an official catacombs level. That's not going to come till later on in the game. I'm definitely going to make like a fucking dead shit skulls everywhere catacombs type level. It's just not here yet. That's in the future. what I can buy here? Hello, sir. He found garlic. I'll take it. I should have kept the money for the chain whip, but you know what? I need the garlic to get special items. Let you guys in on a little farewell. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. The cemetery past Algeba is a great place to get money. If you do want to farm, that's the place to be, because there's so many zombies. Those zombie spawners are purposely nuts. Oopsies. I remember putting night bat spawners here. Makes sense. My original plan was, if you're outdoors anywhere, period, bats are constantly going to spawn when it's dark out, no matter where you're at. Unless you're in a safe place of some sort, but not many of those. Because I don't want you to be safe anywhere at night. Unless you're hiding indoors for daytime. Fix the lantern. What did I have to fix on it? Remind me. I forgot what we were talking about with the lantern. Oh, the torch, yeah. Yeah, I was really debating on leaving it. I looked at it again the other day before I uploaded the build, and I'm like, I really should fix that. It looks goofy. But I decided to do it. It was pretty funny, though, while it was there. It's gonna be daytime already, and I don't have the money for the chain whip. Boo for no chain whip money. Yeah. And it was like that for so long. Every time I went to fix, I just decided not to. Oh, it's 500 gold. Shit. I forgot I charged that much for it. I thought I lowered the price on that. I'm gonna have to lower the price on that, because I think the Morning Star is 500 gold. Well, let's go get some money to get that nice, sweet-ass chain whip. Because I'm gonna have to go back to Daba's Path and get the blue crystal. I haven't been showing off the townspeople talking to anybody to let you guys know where you're supposed to get this stuff. But they do tell you. Trust me. Alright. You know what? While we're here... Oh, shit. While we're here, I can get me that sweet silver knife. Oh, it's a bad idea. Like I said, a lot of zombies here. Okay, so just like in the original Simon's Quest, garlic in the graveyard summons a stranger. If you talk to people in town, they will tell you that, you know, the one guy's like, my wife used to cook with garlic, she's dead, buried in the cemetery. If you are in the cemetery, and you go to the right place, and you toss some sweet, sweet garlic down, look who appears. Alright. Now we have a silver knife, and she's gone, and she's never coming back. There's a link, if you join the Discord, which I have a link in the description for this video. It should be there. Or Keith could invite you. He's a good member. We have a download section, so any current build I have uploaded for play is there. That's the one I'm playing right now, is the current one that's up. So I got the sweet ass silver knife. I love this knife. It's my favorite weapon so far that's available. I mean, I like the boomerang and the sacred flame, but this is the best one right now for me, because I could... Silver knife goes through everything. Boom. Makes short work of these guys. Yeah, I ripped assets from all the Castlevania games. Well, not all of them, but... The first 3 games, there's all kind of assets. And then, I do have music from Castlevania 4 that is... Well, music from other ones, too. That is VRC6 versions, so they're Famicom-style versions. Making some sweet money here, I like it. No, they do not. I think Konami would be doing it first, but I think the reason I'm not getting any shit from anybody so far is because I'm not looking to make any money off this game whatsoever. I have no Patreon page, I have no donation page. I'm just doing it in my spare time as a passion project. And there's so many other Castlevania remakes out there right now. I think the only way Konami would give me problems for it is if I was trying to make money off it. Which I'm not. Yeah, since the last update that I put on for the file to play, I added a lot of stuff. Like, they're not all complete yet. I still don't have the heart area done yet. But I did add a ton of stuff to as far as exploration levels and things like that. They don't go anywhere yet, because I'm still working on it, but there's more to do. I would say with the way the game is right now, you'll probably get at least a few hours or so of play in if you find everything and do everything. I know I said I don't like to grind, but here we are grinding because I need money. Almost have enough. And then the darkness comes. Thank you, I appreciate it. I started making this game years ago with Game Maker. Same game, same stuff. I had the lighting and everything in it. It wasn't as good as this, obviously. I'll tell you what, if you want to add lighting to your game, it's so easy to do with Unreal. It takes no effort. I had to do a lot of screwing around to get the lighting to make it work the way I wanted in Game Maker. I gotta be careful I don't die here. I love the silver knife. Goes through everything. In the original game, it only goes so far out in front of you, but I just made it pierce through everything. Later on, when you get the gold knife, that's going to do the same thing, but instead of... Well, it won't pierce through everything, it'll just burst into flames when it hits an enemy. Alright, let me avoid these goddamn bats until daytime so I can buy the whip. Look how fast I made these skeletons at night. Each enemy that I make has a modifier button on it, so if I hit the check mark, it will make them more aggressive at night. So they'll do more damage, their eyes will glow, all that cool stuff. Yeah, every time. That's okay. Think I'll be alright if I don't get hit more than twice. You know what? I'm not using the shield. Why am I not using the heart? The heart reduces damage you take. I'm stupid. Use those items. You'll thank yourself later. Simon will thank you later. Check this out. Because I can hit things below me by going backwards with the whip. Yeah. Get all this shit at once. It's about 4 minutes daytime, a little less than that for nighttime. It's easy to adjust the day and night cycle on the fly, because I just have like multipliers that run it. Alright, let's get me a chain whip of death. Excuse me, sir. I would like a chain whip. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, let's equip this bad boy. Boom. Yeah, now I'm killing with chain. I'm glad you like the trees. I actually got a sprite package off of oh, what the hell's the name of the site? I can't think of it now. H.io. I'll be crediting that when I finish the whole game. But I took the sprites for the trees. Oh, I better heal. Shit. I took the sprites for the trees and I put them in Photoshop, and I dumbed them down to NES colors so that they wouldn't be real pretty, you know? Trying to make things match the best I can with what I have. I'm not good at Photoshop and that stuff, but made it work. Alright guys, time to go back and get the blue crystal. Now if you remember from Jova, some lady said some nutcase in Davis Path has a blue crystal. Now I didn't go to Davis Path yet, because I didn't have the lantern at the time and I was too busy doing this, but the nutcase, he sits there and just says he wants to see a body part of Dracula because he's nuts. So when you go there with the body part, you'll see what happens. Okay, now I'm killing with chains. Let's do this. Die, zombie. But this is the first update I put out since I did the inventory system. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm really enjoying how it looks. I like the way it works. I think it feels good. It shows enough information. Yeah, I'm going to give credit to Keith on that one. The flame whip costing hearts. I think that's a good idea, considering we can choose what whip we want to use, unlike the old game. In the original game, for you guys that might not know, once you get the upgrade of the whip, that's it, you use it. But this one, you can choose whichever whip you want at any time. So if you want to go through the whole game with the shitty leather whip, do a challenge run. It's fine. Passive. Yeah, I put passive there. You know, I had to sit there and I had to meticulously keep changing the padding for the up and down so I wouldn't mess up the stuff I had under it to make it match the other side. I wanted to keep it symmetrical as I could. But yeah, passive. Definitely the way to go. The crystals are passive, but truth be told, sometimes you are required to technically use a crystal, but they're always on, so in a place you would have to kneel to use a crystal, you just kneel, and if you have the right crystal, it works. Just like in the old game. You just don't have to select it this time, it's always there. Okay, we're going to take a different route down. We're going to go through the cave to get back to Davis Path, because I want a power-up that I missed before that you guys probably saw before you go into Berkeley's tomb. Oh, I forgot how far I was going to fall there. Ah, this is tough with the lantern being as dim as it is. It still looks good though, so I'm still happy about it. Now, I could take the high road or I could take the low road. Let's take the low road this time. I always take the high road. Just don't run out of hearts, and everything will be fine. motherfucker. Dick. I cheapened the hell out of those bone throwers, though. I really did. 50% of the time they throw a bone, it's gonna come right at you. In a way where you can still avoid it, but it kind of it knows where you're at when he throws it, instead of having just a standard arc. Okay, got my power up. We're good there. Let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, there is a map planned. I just haven't started it yet. That's gonna be one of the last things I do, because the map itself that I'm making is always changing and evolving the way I want to lay it out in the world. So I'm waiting until the game is just about finished as far as that's concerned. Then I'm gonna add on a map that you can look at. I still don't know if it's gonna be a open up as you go map, or if it's gonna be just like a basic map so you can see where you're at all times. I haven't worked out those details, but I will have one toward the end of the whole project, but it's gonna be a while. This game is far from finished, and and I want it to be one of the best Castlevania remakes there is, honestly. I really want it to be something special. So far, I think it's working out. Not many people know about it. I've seen some reviews online that people have done. Spanish culture particularly, there's a handful of guys that have checked it out and they like it. But I imagine as the game progresses and when it's finished, it might catch on in the Castlevania community. It's hard to, you know, try to get traction when it's not done yet. I mean, most games, when people release a demo, it's almost finished, just not polished. This one, I'm just kind of releasing demos willy-nilly as I go. Alright. Oopsies. Gonna go save in town first before I screw with Baba's Path too much. I wouldn't say this is better than Konami's, but it's definitely, it's based on everything they did in the past. The first 3 games, really. I've taken all the enjoyment I had from playing Castlevania throughout my whole life, and I'm packing it into this game. Labor of love, you can call it. You can tell when it's going to be daytime because the sky starts to turn pink on the east side. I don't know why the zombies do that. I gotta figure that out. It doesn't do it all the time. Oh, absolutely. Those games were ahead of their time as far as I'm concerned when they were new. This is just taking those and making up my own spin. I'm fortunate enough to know how to do this stuff. Well, I didn't know how to do it at first. I mean, I started programming when I was really young. I had an old IBM PC Junior my uncle and my aunt gave me when I was a kid. And the thing couldn't do anything. The RAM on the thing, it was like 64 kilobytes of RAM, and it was like this giant box you had to plug into the side of the base, the desktop base. That's how old that thing was. And it had the basic programming language on a cartridge, and the cartridge was kind of like an Atari-looking cartridge. You'd plug it into the front of the computer next to the floppy disk drive, the 5 1/4 inch floppy disk drive, and it would let you program. And I had a big binder full of commands. and I just learned. And I got an itch for programming then, and throughout my life I just kind of worked on it as a side thing, and I took an elective to program C++ in high school when our one teacher convinced them to put a computer lab in when I was a senior. Went to college for programming, but I got really bored with it because of all the other bullshit classes they made me take with it. And I stopped going, I dropped out because I'm an idiot. So I'm going through Daba's path right now. Oh my god, I really gotta... Maybe I should bump the lantern up. You guys gotta tell me what you think. Should I make the lantern a little brighter again like it used to be? But we're gonna go down to Daba's path, get the blue crystal and the sacred flame. Yeah, man, enjoy your day at work. Whatever you do, hope it's good. Keep up with the project if you like. Join the Discord. We have a good time. Castlevania for life. Woo! Pork chop. We'll go up here first. Now you're gonna see coming up, I did rip an asset from Symphony of the Night, but just like I did with a lot of the trees, I dumbed it down with only NES colors and lowered the resolution on it a little bit so it would match the game better. Gotta watch here, the bats knock you in the water. The game doesn't have fall damage, so to speak, but if you land in water, you will die, because that's the Castlevania way. You wouldn't have it any other way. Now, if you come to this guy before you have a rib, he will be like, I want to see some body parts, bitch. Not in those words, but, you know, paraphrasing. Ah, I made it fit. Score. Go me. Alright. Got him. Now that's a little Easter egg for you guys. I put you now process the blue crystal. So now I have a crystal. Blue. So yeah, I put the process in there so people can stop yelling at me about saying the right words. Well, that guy drops the blue crystal. I made it so every time you hit him, he gets a little faster. So being the holy water was nerfed down and does a lot less damage, he started moving really fast. I'm like, well, that's a little too fast, I think. Alright, so for those of you that want to know where the Sacred Flame is, spoiler alert. You don't need the nail to get through here. Broke ass walls and all. So Keith, I know you got through this part with the boomerang last, but because of the new inventory system, you can kiss that dream goodbye. Oh, yeah, yeah. This looks like a job for the rib. Whoops. Uh-oh. Son of a bitch. They're going faster than they're supposed to. Well, that was a waste of time. Alright, let's do this again. I'm not leaving without that. Guess I'll go back in there, guys. Shit. Talk about your pain in the ass. I don't know why those fireballs are moving faster than they should. I need to slow them down or something. They're not bouncing. They're going too fast, and the frame rate is making them not hit the collision on my shield, so they're not bouncing back. We're gonna have to fix that. They weren't going that fast before. It might have been an optimization I did or something. I originally made it go fast on purpose because I don't want people just whipping their way through it real quick, you know? Oh well, we'll get it. If the knife is at the right level, that'll work too. I need that sweet-ass Sacred Flame. It's weird, the last time I played through this, I got the flame just fine with the shield. Didn't take a single hit. That's okay. That means I get to play this game more. So really, there's no downside to dying, right? And like I said before, I really need to add an exit to Daba's Path. This is the only area I have in the game so far, really, where there's no other way out. So you gotta walk all the way back. A little tedious. I don't care for that, so I don't want you guys to have to do it. Alright, let's figure this out. So this is a polish thing that's going to have to happen. That'll work. See, now they're not giving me shit at all. You guys should go straight to hell. Alright. I had to change that too. That still says your holy water will spread fire when that's not the case anymore. Alright guys, Sacred Flame time. Oh, I don't have enough hearts to use it, never mind. Get back to you on that. Let's get some hearts, I mean we can use it on the other asshole upstairs. Once we get the blue crystal, we can go back through Veros caves and get some goodies. Actually, I'm gonna wait on that because you do need Dracula's nail to get all the goodies. Used all my hearts. Shit. Let's do this. Whoopsies. There we go. We win! Alright. Oh crap, you know what? I forgot to buy. I can get on the way back. There's another item in Varos that I didn't buy. I forgot about it. Something I added because of the inventory change. Get back here and die. Whoops. I am not paying attention. I keep looking on my phone to keep up with the chat, and I keep getting my ass kicked because of it. Some sweet, sweet wall meat. Need some more sweet, sweet wall meat. Hell out of this goddamn tunnel. Oh, I suck at life today, I'm telling you. Oh my god. I need to stop running into monsters. So if you want to do well in this game, don't play like I've been playing. Bad things are going to happen. Alright guys, we're in business. We have the blue crystal, the lantern, the white crystal, the knife, the silver knife, the holy water, the sacred flame, the garlic, 3 different whips, and the rib. Now we could go west of Jova if we really want to, but I'm not sure I would survive the journey just yet. So we're gonna go to the east, past Algiba, and get ourselves a nail. The nail will help us do a little more damage, and it will be optimal to get the power-ups and health pickups in that direction too. Because on the way back with the nail, we can hit Varos caves and go to the places we haven't been to, and we can get a bunch of power-ups that are hidden. The caves look like dead ends, but there are power-ups at almost every corner of them. And we have plenty of money, so I know we can get the rest of the items we need on the way, and I could probably buy a couple laurels if I really want to. I'm gonna hold off on the laurels. Yeah, Unreal Engine 5.3. It's up to 5.5 now, I think, but I haven't updated it because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and I don't want to risk screwing up the project. I'm gonna grab a laurel. Let's do this. Alright, so now I have one laurel. Oh, I gotta lower the text in a little bit. It takes up too much space. I'll fix that later. So if the laurel, because there's a little ×1 by it here, if I use it once, it's gone. I have to get another one. Now, just like in the original game, I changed the numbers around a little bit, but you can only carry 2 laurels at a time. If you get the silk bag, you can collect more. You can get up to 4. I know in the original, I think it's 4 and 8. But, you know what? We're not going to just invincible our way through everything, right? We're going to do this pro. Like true Castlevania veterans. Yeah, I want those. Thank you. Yep, all by myself. Now, I did have help from a user. His name is Dremelok. He has a YouTube channel called Castlevania Latino, and he does live streams and things like that too. And I found him by seeing my stream pop up online, and he was playing it, and he enjoyed it, and I invited him to the Discord and everything. He's in the Discord now. He's a member, and he actually made me a custom Simon sprite. It's like the new version of Simon with the red hair. And I had it in here for a little while, but I was getting real mixed reviews on it because I think it's nostalgia talking. People want to see the original Simon sprite, which is fine. So I put it back to the Simon sprite, but I do have it on standby. I think I'm going to make it a feature in the game where in the menu you can choose which sprite you want to use. And he's my go-to guy for if I need a custom boss or something like that. Like later in the game, I have Slagra from Castlevania 4, and you know, he appears in Symphony of the Night too. And he made a really good 8-bit version of Slagra for me. And that is a total game changer, because he's my go-to guy if I need a monster that's not in the original trilogy, but I really want to have it in the game. And he's really good at what he does. So if anybody wants to hit the Discord up, give the man some work. His Slagra sprite was really well done. Kept a strict color palette, maintained the 8-bit aesthetic. Just real nice work. I'm actually, I didn't tell anybody yet, but there's a special part of the game that I'm gonna make as an introduction, like tutorial, when the whole game is finished and polished. But I haven't mentioned it at all because I want it to be a surprise. But speaking of putting different skins on Simon, it's gonna be used for the tutorial. And I'm going to leave it at that, because I don't want to tell anybody. I just think it'll be a really good way to start the game. I better save at a church when it's daylight before I head that way, or I will surely die. Yeah, play a Slagra. A whip-wielding Slagra. That'd be awkward. Slagra is like twice the size of Simon as far as height and width. He made him big for me, which is what I wanted. Big and imposing. He's not a real easy boss fight either. He's a pain in the ass. Fun but fair, you know? Money, money. Alright, let's buy the item first. I forgot he was over here. Hello, Mr. Merchant. I will buy the axe. Alright, now I have the axe. Boom. That'll be handy for later. I sold the axe here on purpose because he's really handy for the next boss. Alright, guys, let's go to the lake. Yeah. He will. I'm sure of it. Haven't figured out where yet. I did cheat, though. The zombie hands that come out of the ground, they're from Super Castlevania 4 directly. But they kind of fit the game. I didn't want to use the simple ones that were originally with this game, because I wanted the grab animation. If you get close to them, you can't move until they let go. That's hell when you get stuck with one grabbing you when there's like a bunch of zombies coming up out of the ground. Alright, we have the blue crystal. Now there is a guy that tells you about using the crystal. See, you can see the blue sparkles. They look really clear to me. You duck with the blue crystal for 5 seconds, just like in the original game, and Shazam! The water drains, but in a much cooler way. Now if we chose to go this way... Oops. Then we'll probably be sorry. We'll get back to that later. Keith knows what I'm talking about. Now you know what that music means, guys. It means dungeons are coming. Damn it, fucking bats. We'll check the cave one out soon, see if it's clearer than it was before. If not, I'll polish it up. One of my pillars fell through the floor again. Fucking game. I got to set a larger delay on them or something for when the level loads. The problem is the level is loading after some of the enemies, I guess, and they end up falling through the floor because of it. Which is most unfortunate. Do you mean the drag effect of the water going down? Any Castlevania 3 fan will recognize this soundtrack. Shit. Oh no. I've always really liked this song. Yeah, as far as the water going down, I'll tell you what happens there. That is on a tick instead of a timer when I made it, and I'll have to adjust it. But because it's on a tick and not a timer, it goes by... It's not synced up to delta seconds like my other timers are. Because I did that kind of early on before I knew what I was doing with some of the timing stuff. And depending on the graphic setting you have and how fast your computer is going to determine how fast the water goes down. So, sorry in advance. I know it's something I could fix, I just haven't done it. Fucking fuck. Oh, this level's a bitch when you go the wrong way. Oh, zombie ain't got me, no. Do you mean the water above the platform, like the sparkling platforms? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, the sparkle. Yeah, well, that's a tough one. The sparkle effect goes above the platforms, technically. You just can't... You see them differently because they're inside the water. Like, the sparkles are... When the sparkles are there... When you... I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not speaking the right language here. When you don't have the right colored crystal... You'll only see the sparkles, you won't see the actual blocks. The blocks don't show themselves that you could step on and stuff until you have that crystal. So if you just went there, you're only without the crystal earlier on, you're not going to see the blocks, just the sparkle. Which makes it so you know which color crystal you have to come back and use it. That's how I have the crystals in this game. It's the color sparkles that you see indicate what magic you have to use and what crystal type you have to use. So that's the reason it's like that. This level is like a maze. This is one of those levels that make me think, yeah, I do need a map. Yeah, eat sacred flame, bitch. Like, you'll see also, if you went west of Jova when you first get the white crystal, instead of waiting until you're more powerful, you'll see certain areas west of Jova where you'll see blue sparkles in the air. And if you have the blue crystal, they turn into platforms so you can avoid some of the marsh. You'll see when I go that way. After I'm done with this dungeon, that's the direction we're gonna go. So you'll see what I mean. Excuse me, do you have an oak steak? Thank you. Alright, so we gotta head back. Well, I certainly hope I got pork chops soon. Ah, you fucking skeleton. A lot of skeletons down there. They don't respawn or anything, but I just don't feel like going down and killing them all. Oh my god, there's too much shit going on here. Damn it. Oh, everything's bugging out. I really gotta get this shit fixed. Alright. I could have swore I turned down the spawn rate of these bats. Well, to be fair, I did say it was gonna get harder after the first dungeon, right? You son of a whore. I fucking hate these guys. You don't hear bitching how much I'm getting hit. I did buy a laurel for that reason. Alright, moving right along. Goddamn bat. Alright. I agree. I don't want the game to be a cakewalk the whole time. I want you to earn it, but I have to find that fine line. As a developer, you have to find that fine line of making the game challenging enough, but you don't want to piss off your audience, because then you're just asking for people to say, you know what, screw this game, and they won't play it anymore. Ah, sweet, sweet save statue. Thank you. You know what, let's do that. Let's get some damage boost going on. Oops, wrong button. Wrong weapon, I mean. Shit. I've fallen and I can't get up. Like, you know, as much it is like is the way I'm set this game up, as much as it's like a playground to make Castlevania levels at this point. I mean, I might as well be using Mario Maker, but a Castlevania version, the way I have it set up. But we've all seen those levels of Mario Maker where it's just absolute bullshit because some kid just threw a bunch of stuff together. And I try to put more thought into things when I make it. Because nobody wants to play a level that's so frustrating they'll never win. Ah, don't fall here. I'm going all the way back. Ah, shit. Fucking fuck. Life is draining. God damn it. Oh my god, I'm sucking so bad. Gotta tear these bats down. At least for this little part here. Okay. We're past the hard part. You're right, Castlevania was not easy. There's a difference though, like, this isn't easy because there's a lot of monsters coming at you. Castlevania wasn't easy because the levels were designed very meticulously to be difficult, but they weren't overwhelming, you know what I mean? Except for the Grim Reaper hallway in Castlevania 1, that was just a goddamn nightmare fest, but most of it's not like that. Don't fall into the water. Alright, I think we're in the clear now. We're doing okay. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. Must be nighttime up there. Screw it, let's just get out of here. Okay, now if we go this way, there's a very challenging set of towers that I built. But we're not going to go that way yet, because there's really no need to. There's nothing there to offer anybody right now, except for a hell of a challenge. Well, there's a whip upgrade at the top of the one. Yeah, fuck it, let's go there. Nah. I don't know. I don't know. Shit. Should I? Shouldn't I? I'll come back when I have the Morning Star. It's tedious without the Morning Star. It's very difficult. It's supposed to be challenging, though. To be fair, it is designed to be hard as hell. It's a level I put a lot of thought into when I put it together. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. Dude, why do I keep running into stuff? What is wrong with me? Alright, ladies and gents, we're going to go back through Varros Caves instead of taking the high ground, so we can get some pickups and some health and hearts. We want to get all the goodies that the game has to offer, because we're going to need it. It doesn't seem like it, but these pickups add up after a while. I can carry 75 hearts. You only start with 40. I'm at 150 health, then you only start with 50. Yeah. That would help a lot. Things I'll have to think about what I'm going to implement when I finally do a world map for the game. It'll be a while before that gets done, though. That'll be a very late game edition, I'm sure. I have an idea of the way I want to implement the map system, but in order to make it work well, I have to finish the game first. Finish the world map, anyway. Alright, so here's a hit point power-up, and now the new one we have, a whip power-up. So the whip power-up you'll see on the top left there ×1. Any whip power-up you have adds 1 more damage to whatever whip you're using. So now I'm clearing things out pretty well. It's a difference maker. The more power you have, the stronger your whip plus your whip power is together, the more extra damage your nail will do, because the nail adds 15%. I went right past the damn caves I was supposed to go to. I'm stupid. I'm just not paying attention. Alright, let's do it. We could do these caves in the dark, no problem. They're caves, they're dark anyway. And the moonlight's coming through. Alright, if Keith is still here, we're gonna see what color these sparkles are in the cave. Oh, I hate these little guys. Okay, things are harder over here for a reason. Shit. Score. More health for me. I know. They suck. Oh my god. Fucking bats, I'm telling you. Alright. So Keith, you gotta tell me, they look pretty blue, right? If you're still here. I mean, I'm seeing blue. I'm seeing a lot of blueness. I added the sound effect for those guys hopping around because they're such a nuisance and they're such a pain in the ass. I like to give the warning that they're there, so you know what you're walking into. So you know how your imminent death is going to be, you know? Forgot about that. How do you like my falling skeletons of death? Remember, folks, secrets everywhere. What seems cheap? Well, maybe a little bit, yeah. It's the only place I have them like that. And it's right after you pick up a health refill. Plus, if you're not walking too fast, they do fall in front of you, not on top of you. Like I said before, more polish will be required. That's why I do these things, so I can get some feedback from you guys. See how things are when I post the demos and all. That way I can fix things as I go and not have this huge laundry list of stuff at the very end of the project. Yeah, that could work. It's not a bad idea. A couple of bones fall, then boom, a skeleton. That could work. It's not a bad idea. I will put that in my notes. I got lots of hit points and hearts now. Let's do this. We are ready, folks. We are ready to go west of Jova to new frontiers. Thank you, I appreciate that. Can I make it? Can I make it? There we go. Killing everything in one hit around here with the chain whip and 2 whip power-ups. The whip power-ups are obviously a lot fewer because if you got a bunch of those at this stage in the game, you would just kill everything in one hit and there'd be no point in caring about buying another whip. One thing I definitely think I need to do is reduce the sign pattern just a little bit for the bats. They have too much up and down movement in my opinion. And it makes them a real pain in the ass to hit, when normally in the other Castlevania games they kind of fly at you pretty straight with a little bit of weight, but not too much. So I think if I lowered that a little, it would be much better. Thank you. Welcome to the party. We're having fun here. I'm having fun. We just did everything we could do except for one area that I refuse to go to right now. To the east of Jova. Now we're going to go to the west of Jova and see the new stuff I've put in the past month. Progress has not been nearly as fast as like it was 6 months ago when I started doing this. Because work has gotten busier, I have more responsibilities, things that have to get done, and between that and other things I have to do, I haven't had the time to really go gung-ho on this game. So, that explains the lack in speed, but I'd like to think that everything I'm putting in is a quality addition, and not just half-assing it. I don't want to half-ass anything, so I'm not in a hurry to get it all done, you know? Alright. Should have bought a second Laurel, but I didn't. Alright. So obviously... Oh, the sign over here in front of town, it's gonna say there's nothing to the west, but disregard that sign. I forgot to change it. There's stuff to the west. So when you start the game, you start here, but when you get the white crystal, you have access to go west. Debating on whether or not I want to have access right from the start. I mean, I probably could without a problem. The white crystal is literally in Jova though, so it's not a big deal. But just be warned, if you decide to go here early, you're gonna pay. Now you can see here the blue sparkles. It's another thing I was talking about. You could come here early if you want to, but if you have the blue crystal, you can hop over this stuff and not have to trudge through it. Those poisony purple skeletons are not to be trifled with. Secrets everywhere. You can see up there the red sparkles. We don't have a red crystal yet, so that's how that is. Alright. First time we're using a Laurel, guys. Let's get this done. Laurel will let you walk through the poisony stuff without getting hurt and without losing speed. Now the Laurel will not stop you from losing speed in the mud, But the mud doesn't hurt you, so whatever. We'll go to the caves below in a little bit. Right now, I would rather go this way. Shit. Now you're unless you have another laurel, you're gonna have to jump in a little bit of this, but it's not terrible. In and out quick. Okay, we're gonna talk to the ferryman without the use of the heart yet. Disregard that pink box in the sky there. That's the trigger for whether or not you're holding the heart. If you're holding the heart when you talk to this ferryman and go through it, it'll take you to Bram's mansion area, which I didn't do yet. There's an abandoned castle down there, but there's no Bram's mansion yet. The abandoned castle is an extra addition to the game. Yeah, I agree. Secrets do make it more fun. Every time you find a little something something, you're like, yes, I'm a little stronger than I was before. Score. Feel better about yourself. Feel better about all the time you're wasting playing a video game that some guy online made. I really like this area. It just looks good to me. Don't like these skeletons, though. Pain in my ass. And here we go with the darkness. Master? What does that mean? What are we mastering? That's funny. Here we get introduced to some more monsters that we haven't seen yet. Got some red skeletons. Ghostly ghosts of doom. Red skeletons will have their own kind of hit points, but once you kill them once and they get back up, you only have to hit them once after that. You don't have to keep on like hitting them for their full hit point amount. I like this fog up here. One of my favorites. Yeah, I can see that. Soundtrack is a combination of all the original Castlevania games and Super Castlevania 4. Well, I also have a track from Bloodlines in here, and it all depends on what level it is, what I feel like putting in. But any song I get is going to be a VRC 6 chipset version, which is kind of like the like the Famicom expansion soundtracks. I'm gonna have to look and see what I did. But my death eyes are missing. I don't know why. I patched them up the other day to make them nicer, like to make them work better. But there's supposed to be a couple of them here. They're not here. I have to find out what happened to my death eyes. All of them in the game disappeared. So I need to figure out what happened there. Alright, Alba. New town, guys. New town. Let's see what we have here. Empty building there. I didn't put a guy in it yet. These people don't like me. We're not paying $500 for Laurel here, buddy. We got other things to buy. I coded this entire game from scratch. I mean, obviously the assets, like the graphics and stuff, I pulled from online and things, but as far as how everything works, completely from scratch. I programmed all the enemy movements, Simon's movements. Oh, and he has 1,000 for the Morning Star. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Bitch. I need more money. We're gonna have to get some money. Yeah, I gotta figure out what happened to my Death Eye. They were working fine in a different level. I have an enemy testing level. Whenever I'm screwing around with something new, I only run it in that level. And it worked fine there. So I'm not sure what's up. If they did disappear and the asset got corrupted, it's not a big deal. I have version control on and everything, so I'll make it right. I'll put them back. Unreal likes to do that sometimes. Every time I add new areas to the game, I back up the entire map, because sometimes when I add a level streaming volume, for some reason, it corrupts my main map. Like right now, everything that you're walking on here is the main level. Like, there's one big open world, and all the other levels are part of it, and I stream them in and out depending on where you're walking, you know? You know what I mean. And when I add a level streaming volume, sometimes my map gets corrupted. And that's just an Unreal problem, because I can't find a solution anywhere. I gotta wait for nighttime here real quick and kill some stuff, because I want the Morning Star before I leave here. Hey, look at that guy still here bobbing around. Whee! I didn't put anything west of here yet, as you can see. There's nothing going on. I have an entire section on the other side of the Dead River, though, when you show the heart. I will show that in a moment. But first, I need a Morning Star. This town's nice and bright. There's a lot of lanterns. Alba's like a bigger, more sophisticated town. I put the zombie spawners for nighttime down here, but I forgot to make them a little stronger for the area we're in. But that's okay. The whole point of the way I have the spawners set up at night is so you can't just sit there and wait night out. You have to keep moving. And if you decide to go on the steps where the zombie spawner doesn't really activate, then bats are going to come at you anyway. So you're going to be doing something to stay alive. Come on, I need money. Goddamn zombies, give me money. They have like a 70% chance to drop money, a 5 or 10% chance to drop nothing, and the rest of the percentage is just hearts. But for some reason, I'm just not getting the damn money. Come on, man. Nighttime's almost over. I need money. Looks like I'm not getting my money here. I really don't want to leave without the Morning Star. I did everything in blueprints because I didn't feel like relearning C++. But everything I've done, everything in the game is blueprints. I have not used a single plugin from the marketplace. Everything here is something I've done. I need money. Where's the money? No, I'm wrong. I lied. I have one plugin. I'm using Paper ZD. That's to make Paper 2D a lot easier. Really, Paper ZD, its biggest use is to take Paper 2D components and be able to use blueprint animations and stuff with them, which is how I made Simon's movements and some of my boss monsters and things like that. Because it's way easier to do blueprint animation than it is to like code everything individually. So I know I'm using the same method of Simon's movements with blueprint animations with Paper ZD as I would doing like a 3D blueprint animation in Unreal. Because I know how to do the 3D stuff. I took the classes in it. But yeah, so I'm wrong. Yeah, Paper ZD is the only plugin I'm using because it makes 2D stuff a lot simpler for that purpose. But as far as all the enemies and characters and how everything works, that's all me. I programmed everything. I need $1,000. And I have 905, son of a bitch. You little bastards could go straight to hell. Ah, screw it. Let's show you guys the abandoned castle. Blueprint's not real bad. I mean, C++ has its efficiencies, of course, but Blueprints, as far as something like this especially, it's negligible at best, the speed difference you're going to get between the two. I mean, when it's all said and done at the end of the day, the Blueprints are still going to compile down the same way. It's all going to be the same code when it's put into an executable. Alright, Frame Man. Work with me. He will show me the way now. Hup, 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 hup. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Gotta get my workout in so I can fight evil. I'm gonna regret not saving up for the Morning Star. I'm so close to it. Look at that, just like magic. I go across the same body of water and end up in a different place. Seamlessly. Seamlessly without any seam. Alright, let's put this back on. Shit, I should just get my money here and go back. It's pretty close to home. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oops. Shit, fucked up here, didn't I? Pardon me. I'm going back at the Morning Star. Screw this. Well, I'll work harder if I don't have to, right? There we go. Now I am Morning Star worthy. The merchant will work with me. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Don't worry, I know the fish are scary when they pop up, but I set them in a way where they're not gonna be able to jump onto the boat. Not unless you hit them and stun them in the air or something. Alright, let's go back. I just want the Morning Star. Hope I don't die on the way over there. Anybody know how long this stream's been going for? I don't have the clock up. Too long, right? Okay, we gotta get the Morning Star. I gotta show you the place I'm trying to show you. And then after that place, there's one more area I want to show you that I'm in the works of. And then all is well. I like that fence. I pulled that fence from, like, this whole area, all the materials are from Castlevania 3. And the fence is part of this level too, but I photoshopped the fence to, you know, make it see-through and all, so it's not just like a tile. Looks pretty good. 2.5 hours, wow. Nice. Not too shabby of playtime. And I know where I'm beelining directly to everything. I'm not talking to anybody. Nothing like that. For the most part, so it'll take anybody else probably significantly longer to figure out what they're doing and where to go. I like to get an idea of the playtime, you know. I know on a lot of games like this, if you try, you can beat them in an hour or whatever. I don't want that. I want to make it last, make it worth your time, you know. Shit. I got problems. I got problems. Because of that fucking skeleton. Oh my god. I'm almost dead. I don't get to town right away. We're gonna have issues. Damn it. Okay, these will kill me in one hit at this point. Ah, shit. Now I gotta survive the night without getting hit twice or 3 times. Well, this is gonna suck. Oh my god. Just kill me now, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm gonna survive a couple of minutes. Health is low, guys. Health is low. If we're not careful, we're gonna bite it. You know, let me put on the heart just so I have a little more staying power here. We're almost there. Woo! We think we drop more money. Zombie's doing that thing again. Alright, we survived. Get that morning star, get the hell out of here. Did he have it? I think it was the other guy. Nope, he has it. Please give me the star. Alright. I added a little bit of effect to the morning star. Little light sparkly stuff coming out of it. It's not big or bright enough to really notice in the dark. I mean, you could see it in the dark, but it doesn't glow, so to speak. Still looks cool, though. A little extra. Whip is definitely longer than the chain whip. Does more damage. Now we're cooking up with gas. Let's do this. No more messing around. Time to murder things and get shit done. Little guys. Completely random. Their jumps are designed completely random, but they always land on you for some reason. Alright, Ferryman, let's go back and forth one more time. Love the Morning Star. So the Morning Star is going to be a requirement to get the Flame Whip, just like in the original game. But when you use the Flame Whip, it's going to cost you like a heart every time you swing it. And if you don't have any hearts left, it'll default back to the Morning Star. Because the Flame Whip is kind of like, you know, an upgraded, baptized, death version of the Morning Star. And then I have one more whip that I have not implemented yet. Okay. So what time is it for everybody else there? It's 10:15 at night over here. Alright. So it's not past your bedtime yet, like it is mine. But Mom, I don't want to go to bed yet. I'm playing Castlevania. Oh shit. Night caught me at the worst time. There's gonna be somewhere to go over here too. I just didn't put it in there yet. Alright. The abandoned castle. Old shitty decrepit castle is falling apart. Damn it. That's right, folks. Here they are. Medusa heads. Oh, that's not supposed to be that fast. What the hell? Some corrections will be in order there. What the fuck? That ain't right. That is not right at all. That's not supposed to be that way. And my platform's glitching there. Guess I'll be fixing that. Fucking Medusas. I'm telling you. Worst timing with these bitches. Damn it. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix that. It's not gonna stay that way. You don't have to go this way, but now it's the principle of the matter. This streaming volume's in the wrong place. That's why those platforms aren't appearing in time. Oh, fuck it. Just gonna go. Whip power up, woo! Gotta get the goodies. I like this little courtyard section. Forgot to add the price. I forgot how much that steak is here. Whoopsies. Well, I'd like to get it, but to be fair, doesn't matter anyway because there's no boss here yet. Okay, there's gonna be more stuff past here too. Just didn't get it put in yet. Ooh, there's money. But it was good we came here. We got whip power-ups, heart power-ups, hit point power-ups. But this is not the end of the line. There's more past it once it gets added. Should have enough for the steak now. I don't know why it's so expensive here. This is a bug I gotta polish out. Which is likely. Yep, okay. Yeah, it's a bug I still gotta polish out. They load before the level does sometimes, and they end up falling through the ground. Doesn't do it every time, just once in a while, but that's annoying enough. I have to get it straightened out. Ooh, I need that bad. I need it bad before I die. That's better. Thought there was something else up here I missed. Money. Like I said before, I don't have the boss here, but it will be added shortly. Let's get the hell out of here and go to the last place I made that we can call the night, gentlemen. Ooh, that was close. That was close too. Alright. To the last set of caves that I have so far. Heh, heh, heh. Oh wait, that's not where I want to go. Bye. Shit, oopsies. Now the only problem is down here, I do not have a save point anywhere because it's not done. Damn it. They always shoot it right when I have to let go of the shield. Never fails. You fucking little bastard. Damn it. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just getting kicked by everything. Just want to survive long enough to showcase the new area, that's it. I only have like a little bit of it done, but work in progress, you know? I think a pork chop's gonna be in order down here. The fuck? Getting my ass kicked hard. Getting my ass kicked hard. You can swear that I never played a Castlevania game before. Oh my god. Okay. Hard part's over. No, it's not. Right. Wish my death eyes didn't get messed up. There's supposed to be death eyes here. My death eyes. My precious death eyes. I'm liking this area a lot. Especially when you get down to the bottom of it. Like my water, my Niagara effects pixelated weird water. It's the best I could do without like installing plugins and doing a bunch of extra stuff, so this is what we get. I like it though. It adds just enough to make it good. Worth doing, I think. Okay, that way is empty so far. And see, the water bounces off your body too, see? Whee! Simon's all wet. Look, water you can go in without dying. I'm almost dead. These little fucking bastards, god damn it. Slow and steady wins the race, Simon. Alright, here we go. New area. Music's a little quiet. I have to fix that. Oh my god. You're not going to be able to see it, though, because I'm going to be dead. Why am I not using my axe? I never use the axe. It really is a lifesaver in a lot of situations. Like I said, this area is still underway. That's why the music's too quiet and still needs some rebalancing and stuff, but it's not bad if you get down here without hitting every little thing in the way. And that's it, folks. End of the line. I've done just about every room you can go to. Just about. I might have missed a couple here and there over in the cave sections, but there's this is the majority, you know? This is what I have so far. So, hope everyone enjoyed the show and the stuff that's come up, and as I update the game, I'll see you again. Thank you. I appreciate that. Makes me feel good. Oh, forgot there's a pork chop here. Score. Makes me feel good knowing people are enjoying what I'm doing. Trying to get as much done as I can. But like I said before, I'd rather go slow and steady than try to hurry up and half-ass it. At this point, I've invested too much into the project to try to half-ass anything. Don't want to mess it up now. So this level is the underground sunken city kind of twist on it. Got old buildings in the background. How did it get underground? Who the hell knows? Uh-oh. I knew that was going to happen. And we're going to end it with my death. Discord is in the description, and the download link to the demo is at the Discord under the download section for anybody that wants to play it. Let me know what you think on the Discord server or anything like that. Any ideas or anything like that. So, this was fun. This was fun. I will catch you guys on the next one. Thank you. Thank you very much. Castlevania forever. CVF. Alright, take it easy, guys. Signing out. Peace be with you.